All right, what is happening, everybody? Good morning, good morning. Bitcoin is at the top of the hour in a manipulation wick. So we're going to jump right into that and see what is happening with the market. All right, so let's jump into this chart here. We can see that we broke the trend last night and we are going sideways at the moment. It looked like Tokyo was in manipulation, but now we've actually got Tokyo in what would have been some distribution here. So essentially that was the back test right there. And we can see that in the Tokyo timeframe that Tokyo was trading, right? We can see that Tokyo did distribute up for most of it. So this was actually distribution. London was accumulation. And of course, New York is coming in hot with some manipulation. Now it is the 12/12 activation day. And if you guys know anything about these 11/11, 12/12, 10/10, they mean something to people across the world, all right? They mean something to big players, and big players mess with money, okay? Especially in trading. If you go look all over YouTube, look up 12/12, look up 10/10, look up the meaning behind all these things. Doesn't matter if you believe in it or I believe in it. It matters what the big money people believe in, right? CJDV, Prashant, how you doing? We should have that group chat now. Tim created it or you created it. I'm sorry, guys. I've been so busy in the back end with building this thing, trading nonstop, as this is my full-time job. But there should be a group chat there. But yeah, essentially, Bitcoin is ranging out of the breakout. Now, how high can Bitcoin go? Well, we'll see on this 1 hour candle. Probably going to go wick everybody out who's shorting it and potentially back down. After this 1 hour candle, we'll get more information. But Bitcoin did, in fact, break the uptrend. Now, that doesn't really mean anything because all Bitcoin is doing is ranging. Okay? So being that Bitcoin is ranging, we dropped all the way down from 91.8 to about, pumped all the way to about 91.6. We know this is a manipulation wick. Our 5 minutes overbought. We got some bearish diversion. So this candle on the 5 minute is pretty much going to give us some direction or no direction. We'll see what happens here. But we did break trend, and now we're kind of going in a sideways rounded top formation, which usually does roll over like this. There's a possibility New York just pumps it all the way to the top, wicks everybody out, and comes back down. We'll have to see how that 1 hour closes. But guys, all of our trades have been printing. Tron dumped a decent amount. So if you ended up trading Tron, shout out to you. You made some money. And Tron should keep on trickling down here over the next 24 hours. Right? So I posted this Tron trade up here, guys. We made some good money on Tron. You probably made, if you're trading with about you're 3% from the top here. So Tron is going to keep on dumping. Slowly, it will drop slowly, but the thing is, it is going to keep on dumping. Okay. So shout out if you made money on Tron, put 1 in the comment section below. I'm in a Bitcoin short. I'm going to hold it because I kind of know what happens there on a break of trend like that. And I also know it is 12/12 today, and there's definitely going to be some games being played. So shout out to everybody, guys. Smash up that like, hit the like for the live. We're going to have a good session. I feel rested today. A lot more rested than yesterday. I did 3 lives the day before, and I never knew it would catch up to me, and it caught up to me. So yeah, Bitcoin, right? Here's the thing. When you lose trend, it is very, very hard. Now I'm going to tell you guys the next trade. I posted this in my trading group, guys. AAVE, no stop loss, 5x, non-financial advice. Pick your poison, essentially. AAVE is going to be a beast, right? 5x, no stop loss. I posted the trade in our trading group. Whoever took it, took it. Still you can get into AAVE. 5x, we're running no stop loss. That means that this is a risky trade. That means you don't gamble too much, or you know what you can lose. But I'll tell you why no stop loss. Because anytime Bitcoin pushes up on AAVE, or anytime Bitcoin pushes up, AAVE typically pumps. However, we've got a triple top at a break of trend, might I add. And AAVE is pretty much going to dump all the way back down to here around 186. Bitcoin already broke trend, guys. This is the most profitable trade in cryptocurrency right now. I kid you not. AAVE is the most profitable trade. I can't tell you to get into a trade, but we're running no stop loss because liquidation is at 248. If it breaks this, well, 248, okay? And we've already hit the downtrend, the side of the downtrend. Now, we've been playing AAVE for quite a long time, probably for the past couple of days. AAVE is just one of the top trades to trade. But here you can see that this downtrend on AAVE is playing out perfectly. So if you look at AAVE right here, and again, anything could happen. Crypto is crypto. But even up here, 230 is the previous. If this breaks the channel, the daily, I'm not going to keep it. Well, I probably would. I'm not sure. I would evaluate. Bitcoin broke the trend. I'm okay staying in the trade. So basically what you're seeing here in AAVE is you're seeing one more push to the resistance, one more push to the side. And here's that triple top at resistance. So AAVE could pretty much dump to about 132. Would I keep it at 132? I don't know. It is in a triple top. I would probably ride this trade because if you're getting the top of the daily resistance, you're getting a lot of profit, right? I would probably ride this trade to about 183. We can see here that AAVE is not breaking out. It had a full 24 hours to break out. When Bitcoin pumped to 93 yesterday, it did not break out. There is shorts being built up on AAVE right now, and I'm telling you guys, once Bitcoin comes down, there is going to be a massive dump on AAVE, okay? Non-financial advice, so I can't tell you guys to take the trade. I can only give you the idea. Please manage your risk, manage your leverage. We do got a little bit of a peak up here, but yeah, this is money, okay? If you guys are looking for the leprechaun to pay the lottery, I have found you the leprechaun, all right? You just got to be nice to the leprechaun. Be patient, okay? So New York opened up with a manipulation dump. We seen it, or drop, sorry. Manipulation pump here on the first candle, Okay. Now, if we go to the 1 hour time frame here, we can see that this area right here is broken. That was your little uptrend from a couple of days ago here. The other thing is we touched the top of the 15-minute, the 30-minute, and we've just been ranging sideways like this. Okay. When you see something like that, guys, there is a massive move coming in the market because you've already broken the trend. You've already broken the trend, guys. Massive explosion move coming in the market. Now, you don't exactly know what move it is, but you can line it up with your trend break, okay? It is Friday in New York, and this is the Tokyo session, the manipulation session. Make sure you guys hit the like. Make sure you guys follow us on X, all right? I'm absolutely bringing out the best alpha I possibly can. TA, we've been spot on for all of December. Shout out to the universe for that one. Everything's working really, really good, right? All of our trade setups have been looking really good. Share this live, guys, on X. Okay, if you have a crypto account, share it. X is one of the major platforms that I do want to build, and then obviously we are on Twitch as well. Okay, so there's the manipulation pump right there with the New York Open. This was kind of the last hurrah. Now, we could keep on ranging this area, but I'm going to show you guys liquidity blocks right here on Bitcoin and why we keep ranging and not dropping. Yeah, we're going to keep on revisiting this high until we don't. There's still a possibility that Bitcoin could wake up to 92.7, okay? For everybody, there is still a possibility we wake up to 92.7 because we still haven't. We might not, but there's still a possibility. That is the previous Tokyo and London high. I don't think we will, but it honestly doesn't matter what I think. The market is going to do what the market is going to do, and 92.7 is still a possibility for us to hit. All right. But I would be shorting non-financial advice because this is the name of the game, fam. You got to play the game. If you don't play the game, you're never going to win. Okay. What is up, Gizmo? How you doing? ICP. You heard Bitcoin and ICP, same creator. Awesome, awesome stuff. I will take a look at ICP for you, brother. If you're making money in this Beast Limitless group, I want to see 1212 in the comment section below. Abundance, money, miracles. Let's hear it, guys. If you guys are making money in this thing that we're doing, if I'm even making a little difference, 1212 in the comment section below. All right, so triple bottom. Yeah, so here's ICP. We're going to come to the bottom on ICP. Appreciate you. Thank you, guys. That means a lot. I like seeing when people are making money. It just gets me confident, right? Because sometimes the chat is too quiet and I don't know. And my job is to make money, not pump bags, not promote, projects that could possibly lose money. We're just about making money, right? So essentially, ICP's coming down to the bottom here. I don't really see ICP doing anything, right? There is a triple bottom though, so I will keep that an eye on. But again, we're pretty much dropping down to the bottom. So the question is, my question to everybody, anyone know astrology? I don't know. Guys, why would we be dropping? Okay. Okay, so if you type in 1212, manifest your dream life and stuff, basically it says same direction, peaceful, powerful, long, you know, there's money involved and stuff. But like the market is really weird because doesn't money have to do with like going up, but money could also go with be with going down, right? So basically the idea is big red candle on AAVE. Okay. The idea today is resume the direction after resistance and blocks of whatever. Yeah, there we go. AAVE is dropping. See? Bang. I told you guys, big candle coming on AAVE. Big money coming on AAVE, right? Now, if you're chasing it, it's up to you. But we're locked and loaded right here, fam. Absolutely locked and loaded. Now, again, you might get a candle doing this. You might get a candle doing this. But top of the hour here, you could have got into an AAVE trade at 204. So for the most part, AAVE is definitely coming down. For the most part, Bitcoin's definitely coming down. In the shorter term, Bitcoin's going to manipulate all day. This is manipulation to attract buyers too long. And they are going for the bottom. When? We'll see. Maybe after this hour. Usually after the first 2 hours, we kind of settle into the direction, unless we're manipulating, right? But let's go, fam. Hit that like button. Share the live to your friends, your family, your Facebook. I got them covered to make money. We are doing a seminar or a webinar, I guess, this year, or I guess next year in 2026. And we are breaking out all the stops, guys. I am going to show you 1 minute scalping. I'm going to show you how to make money long term. And I'm going to show you guys how to find breakouts and fake outs. So it is going to be fun. And it is going to be worldwide. Steven, I know you've been playing AAVE, brother. I know you've been playing AAVE. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. That pump never scared you. That pump would have scared a lot of people. We took profit at 188. Sure, we could have rode it back up, but you know what? I'm not going against the trend. I am not going against the trend, and I've fared out very well. So look at midnight. I don't know if you can trade this on MEXC. I can't find it, but it is in around the bottom. But if it breaks this area right here, it could really drop. Kind of just ranging sideways here. Midnight USDT. New coin. Actually showing some good momentum. So let me ask everybody a question. What is your favorite session? Is it New York? Is it Tokyo? Or is it London? Curious to see everyone's favorite session on the live right now. My favorite session is actually, I don't know. I think my favorite session is Tokyo, but New York does a lot of manipulation, which adds a lot of volatility. This thing is just absolutely staring us in the face, the Grim Reaper right now. Janier 8603. Hopefully I said your name right. New York, New York. New York adds the most profit for sure. Definitely, definitely. Shout out to you. Thank you for commenting and being with our community. Okay, guys, we got to go take a look at Ethereum. We know what Bitcoin is doing. Goldie 406, New York. Yeah, New York is going to have the most momentum. I think the reason I like Tokyo is because it is nighttime and I'm like really up by then. But, right, so ETH is breaking out of that pennant. You know, a lot of people are saying ETH is going to break out. I hate to be that bearer of bad news, right? But guys, Ethereum touched the top of the downtrend. And as of right now, because Ethereum touched the top of the downtrend, sure, a breakout could happen on Ethereum. But if we end up breaking this, maybe I'll do a Ethereum dump video. I don't know. I don't like doing those videos, but I could do a scenario. But essentially, Ethereum hit the downtrend. Your Bollinger Bands are tightening here on ETH. ETH is really targeting, guys, for around $2,300. Tokyo on a Monday, false move, week beginning. Yep, you're right. Right? So the 12/12 is the day today, okay? So ETH ends up breaking this trend, guys. ETH is going to come all the way down to here. We're definitely targeted on Ethereum, roughly about 2,500. There we go. Bitcoin's coming down. Money is about to be made in more ways than one. I'm glad we caught the live just before the market was dropping, just at that manipulation wick, because that means we caught AAVE. That means we caught Bitcoin, right? Loving that manipulation because obviously we know the trend is broken. This is going to be a swift sweep today for sure. So now if I'm looking at Bitcoin here on the daily, so I reevaluated my channel, guys, and Bitcoin's going to do a lot of sideways momentum before it drops. Ethereum, it honestly might just drop now, but you're pretty much going to see Bitcoin do this until it hits the side. We are not really going to capitulate down to 70K until Bitcoin hits the side of the channel. We very well could drop here and drop all the way down to 70K. But we still are on that bearish flag uptrend, believe it or not. And ranging sideways, guys. Once Bitcoin hits right here, I want everybody to pay attention, okay? Please pay attention. Kind of like on AAVE, okay? And you're going to see it. Once Bitcoin hits right here, wherever right here is, you're going to see big red candles coming all the way down to the bottom. And I will be live for that because I know as soon as it hits that region, we are absolutely going to come down. There's a possibility today that we do drop down to 87, but then range sideways until this region. Definitely a possibility for sure. Yep, AAVE is definitely coming down, fam. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, guys. 12/12. Today's a money day. Know the direction. Thank you for everybody being on the live, guys. In your morning, if you're working, if you're, hanging out with kids, hanging out with the family, I really appreciate you guys, and it does mean a lot. Seriously, thank you. So what are we guessing Bitcoin's next targets, fam? What do you guys think Bitcoin's going to go to on this potential drop? Again, we are in a manipulation session, so don't expect Bitcoin to just continue one candle to drop. It might do this, it might do this, but we do know the direction, okay? On a manipulation session, do not try and catch Bitcoin doing one thing. Sure, we know the direction is down. The reality is, though, that we're in a manipulation session for New York. CJDV, how we doing, brother? I do want to go look at Total 3, guys, because Total 3 is our altcoins, and obviously, yeah, so Total 3 is in a double top. See, Total 3 already hit the side of that resistance and is starting to come down a bit. Well, kind of like, I don't know. The side of the resistance is here for me on Total 3, but we're obviously rejecting that. So now we kind of got to move it here. We do have our 1800 or 8-hour 800 SMA right there. Yeah, Total 3 is just, if you look at Total 3 on the 1 hour too, we're getting ready. We're getting ready, guys. If you're in altcoins, there's spot trades. I'm not saying get out of your spot trades, but I'm giving you guys a warning, okay? Total 3 has hit the top, I can only give you guys ideas that are going to be possibly profitable. But I do want to take a look at gold. XAU, I really wanted to trade gold this morning. Gold is going to hit the top of our channel. At this point, we can't trade gold anymore. Like, the trade on gold was right here. I'm really annoyed with gold because I told you guys this the other day I was going to trade gold and I didn't. And would have made pretty good money on gold right here. Would have been money gold here. Like, missed opportunity, but we're in AAVE, so that's going to make up for the gold. I'm going to be doing content on gold too, guys. I also started a Bitcoin channel and an XRP channel, a gold channel, just because we got to branch out just due to the analytics and we can't post too much content in one day. So make sure you guys are signed up. It is completely free to beastlimitless.com, guys. I will be posting everything here. By the way, we posted this last night. AAVE. Bang. We posted this last night. Tron. Bang. A Bitcoin short. Even. All right, guys. We are crushing it. Call this a bull market. In the bull market, you make money, right? Shout out to Hawaii, man. Alan, I need to go. Hawaii is one of my places to go to. NASDAQ, triple bottom. Silver going to 100. Yeah, silvers are going to 100. Silver is going to 100, I meant to say. NASDAQ. Okay, triple bottom on the NASDAQ. Well, it's a kind of double bottom, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. When you're looking at a trade, okay, this is like the most basic information, like to a point. Yesterday, we had an inverse head and shoulder, guys, on Bitcoin, okay? We didn't play it out. It was in the Tokyo session. You could go back and rewind my live. This is a learning lesson for everybody. okay? If we break a trend, 90% that is not going to continue up. Now, of course, NASDAQ, S&P, all that stuff is a bit different. But if we break a trend, guys, we are most likely not going to continue up or down because that trend is broken. And now new buyers or sellers are going to hold that in the direction it's going to go. And also the whales are going to leave, right? So, wow, let's absolutely go. I'm so happy I started the live with you guys before this drop because that would have not been good if we were catching a falling knife. Sorry, it was on the 15-minute. Yeah, the 15-minute is rolling for sure. Yeah, there you go, guys. AAVE, right? Best trade in crypto. For those of you still not in it, you could get in it, but at this point, it's up to you. We're just going to drop all the way down to here. And honestly, probably even break this, but we'll have to see because now the 4 hours is just very overbought, right? The 15-minute on the NASDAQ, yeah. So there was a 15-minute double bottom. But again, the trend, what I recommend for everybody, let's look at E1, ES Mini, right? What I recommend for everybody, guys, is create an image and put it in a plaque and put the trend is your friend. I'm not kidding. This is going to sound really whatever. I'm also going to get it tattooed on me because it is very prominent. And keep it on your phone. Just keep it. Here we go. This will appeal to a lot of people, right? The Simpsons. The trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. Make it your screensaver. This sounds absolutely ludicrous. But if you guys understand the trend is your friend and you see this all the time, you're going to immediately go look for the trend. The trend. That is it. And you guys will literally, all these patterns like double bottoms, head and shoulders, double tops, whatever, it's not going to matter. And the reason it is not going to matter is because you're actually looking at the main trend, right? Now, I say this with passion and confidence because if I respected the trend, the last 4 or 5 years of trading, I would be a billionaire right now. I am not joking, okay? Little bit of a thing here. Look at Sol, and let's look at Bonk too. Let's blow up this live, guys. Let's get it trending all over YouTube, Twitch, X, Rumble. And Bitcoin is dumping, absolutely coming down. Love it. Love it, love it. 12.12. I had a feeling we were going to drop on 12.12. Let's go, guys. Let's run this up. Money is about to be made today. Don't be cocky. Don't be confident. Set stop losses and profit. Take your profit. Say that with a grain of salt. Solana is looking very, very good. Let's look at Solana here. So in the shorter term, guys, Solana is going to come down to around here, 132. This would be your smaller trend on Solana, 132. But of course, you got to look at your bigger trends. So you should be able to take Solana down to the bottom of the channel here and maybe even possibly breaking support. Can I share my X account? Yes. You know what? I keep on getting the moderators to remind me, but I keep forgetting. Yeah, let me give you the X account. If you haven't subscribed to our app, beastlimitless.com, guys, do it. This is the future, and this is where we're going to be at. Here's my X account, though. Money is about to be made today, guys. A lot of money. This market has been waiting. ETH is dumping. Let's go. Bonk should be coming into entry. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. Bonk is definitely getting ready. Right? Bonk is getting ready, guys. This is going to be such a good short. I think AAVE is my favorite short for how much it's going to sell off. But Bonk is getting there, right? So you can see essentially right here. Boom. But it does need to break this area right here. It should. Yeah, but all eyes on Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, right? Like, yeah, Tim, I could give you editor permission. Can you text me or email right now and I'll give you editor permission. Same with Prashant. Now there will be kind of falling knife pickups, guys. So you'll notice, I don't know, maybe not, but you might notice a candle going like this and then like that. But that's obviously the New York session. AAVE is absolutely smashing the game right now. I'm up $1,500 on AAVE. Remember though, guys, this is a manipulation session, okay? Manipulation session, but we know there's 27 minutes left in this 4-hour close. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you have not. All right. Can I look at hype? For sure. One up. How you doing? Okay, guys. So hype. Let's see what hype is doing here. So we've got the trend here on hype. Hype is coming up a bit here. So hype could drop down to about 26. The problem with hype is it isn't really selling off. It's just kind of ranging, like you're oversold in the daily, 18 hours moving up. I definitely would not try to short hype. I would say hype is good to touch the bottom about 26 double bottom, but it is pretty bullish. Hype is, yeah, it is in a downtrend, but we haven't hit the top, so to speak. I don't know. Hype's pretty flat for me. Honestly, I'll be real with you guys. Hype is definitely pretty flat. It could drop back down to about 24, but it is ranging for sure. I could see hype coming back down to 24 for sure. Steven entered AAVE at 204. Let's go. I entered AAVE at 203 or 204 or 2035. So your take profit, again, guys, non-financial advice. Please check your own setups here, right? But banging. There we go. I told you guys the most profitable trade in cryptocurrency will be AAVE. Now, please don't get greedy when AAVE comes down here, but we're completely overbought. Completely overbought. And guys, people were long in Ethereum, buying up Ethereum, long and long and long. Everybody said buy, crazy $1 billion going in the market. The trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. ETH is going crazy. Yep. ETH is absolutely going crazy. ETH, you're looking at about 2,500-ish. For sure, for sure. Favorite session is always in the morning. Okay, so you might get a bounce here on Ethereum, possibly, but I doubt it. Yeah, you can see ETH, once Ethereum breaks here, guys, so for those of you that want to short Ethereum that haven't gotten a short in Ethereum, if you like trading Ethereum, here's the idea on Ethereum. Once it breaks here, back tests, you're pretty much dropping down to here, which is about 2,300. There will be a bit of resistance right here at about 2,800, which is a good rough take profit. But yeah, for sure. All right, guys, hit that like button if you guys think this is the #1 live in the world. Remember, guys, Bitcoin is going to retrace a bit, okay? So as Bitcoin drops, it will retrace a bit. And then when it pushes down more, your altcoins are going to push down. Don't think that Bitcoin's going to dump in one candle. It could, very well could, but we've got a lot of support right here. If we're looking at Bitcoin, guys, right here, we've got, yeah, we've just were ranging at that Tokyo London high, and then we came down. Let's look at our next major support here on BTC. Obviously, 88.9, right? So the reason we're having a bit of trouble here is because we're bouncing off of this trend line. And this was the breakout here. So here's the caveat. Bitcoin broke out, never back tested this breakout right here. And now we're back testing the breakout. Okay? So here's what is going to happen. They're going to try and make people go long off the back test of this breakout. I can see it now. We might just continue to dump. But what could happen is we reverse here, hit 90,008 again after a close and then back down, or we could just pierce through and absolutely come down. But this is a back test of the breakout, quote unquote. But we are aiming for that 89 target, okay? So, and then ultimately, if you're looking for the next, 88.8 to 89, After that, if you're looking at the daily, because the daily is so overbought, you're looking at 83 and ultimately 75. Favorite session is always in the morning. Absolutely, right? Shout out to all the new people on the channel, guys. Welcome to our community. Welcome to the fam. I really appreciate you guys. It means a lot for tuning in here. And thank you guys for all coming on the morning session. Our morning sessions have been pretty quiet, but I've been gaining consistency around, 8 to 8:30, 8:45 even. And I'm not normally a morning person. I'll be real with you guys, but I'm turning into one because I love doing the lives in the morning. Yeah, it looks like we're just piercing through it, which is amazing, right? Who's making money on AAVE? Who's in the AAVE trade? Michael, how we doing? How about Tron? Who's making money on Tron? What's Tron doing? Tron's slowly dropping here, but Tron is coming down nonetheless, right? There we go, Michael. Let's hear it. I'm in the TRX trade. Tron's going down slowly, but it is going down. But yeah. Nice to see you, brother. Been a while. It's been a while. That was it. That was the game right there. The game has been played. Now, keep in mind, guys, a lot of us got into AAVE right here at 203, 205. So we're just capitulation coming into fruition here. It should break that support. It definitely should because the 4 hours is so overbought. But honestly, if you take profit at 186, I don't think it's gonna, it's good to take profit. Here's the thing though. We do have more room to drop in the RSI. So wherever AAVE is at the moment, if it finishes around 192, 194, non-financial advice, but AAVE could absolutely go down to the bottom of the RSI. So even, yeah, it's just a falling knife at this point. Make sure you guys go into the Beast Limitless trading group and post your wins in the win section, guys. All your AAVE trades, all your Tron, all your Bitcoin, post them, okay? We're going to get this thing active as ever with the current community. Josh, we both morning people. It's just 3 a.m. in the morning. Tim, you're right. You're right, brother. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Definitely. Okay, XRP, guys. I haven't even taken a look at XRP, but we're close to breaking support on XRP. Some coins hit the top of the daily and some did not. XRP is one of them that did not. Well, I don't know. Maybe it did because there's a lot of wicks here. So maybe I would, yeah, I would put this as a channel because those aren't full body closes. So now you're seeing XRP drop down to 174, 164. But XRP is going to be a lot slower than any other cryptos, pretty much. XRP is going to be a lot slower. And you've got pretty good support right here. Loza, H-bar. Okay, let's take a look at H-bar. I think we're targeting like 5 cents or whatever. So I'm going to set alert on XRP here. Hedera hash graph, hey? Yep. There goes H-bar. There goes H-bar. Okay. So let's draw a new channel in H-bar from the top to the bottom here. Well, ideally, this is actually a trend. Ideally, this is actually a trend. And it should triple bottom here, but I don't believe it is going to triple bottom. So H-bar, you're looking at H-bar coming down to this level right here. So I'd be setting alert on H-bar outside of here because it should go chase that wick, but it is also double bottoming. I really wouldn't trade H-bar until it breaks this support. I don't think the double bottom would play out, but it definitely is in a double bottom for sure. Absolutely, right? So I'd set an alert right here on H-bar around 11.7. So we got 12 minutes left in this 4-hour close. What does this say? Bitcoin wobbles at 92K of traders' eyes and to manipulate BTC price dip. Where do they get this information from? One up OM. Okay, let's take a look at OM. OM's very flat. OM had a huge sell-off, actually. Big sell-off happened on Mantle. Obviously, we see that. But you can kind of see OM just ranging, not really doing anything. It is technically in a bearish pennant. OM's pretty flat. I think OM is probably going to go sideways until it hits the until it does hit the side of the channel here and then continue back down. But there is a triple bottom on OM. It is pretty flat. So it may, that you might get a candle to the top of the channel or go sideways. Again, guys, remember there's going to be bounces in this market. And we are in a manipulation session. So take your profit if you want to take your profit, but I would set a trailing stop loss and get stopped out. But nobody became broke taking profit in this market, right? Did the 18-hour MACD cross yet? It is about to. So if we get, let's see if the 8-hour crossed, because the 8-hour shows us true direction and not many fake outs. Yeah, the 8-hour keeps on crossing here. So we got a bit of support here too. Bitcoin could short-term bounce off this 89.3 and then go up and then continue down. There's a possibility because that is support right there. You never know when to set trailing stop losses. So for example, if I'm in a Bitcoin short at whatever this is, 92,006, I probably set my stop loss, my trailing stop loss at like 90,008, for example. So above the previous fair value gap. So in this case, I set it at 90,008. If I'm in AAVE, and AAVE is a bit different because I really think you could ride this trade. But again, please set your stop losses and profit. But wow, AAVE is absolutely dumping, guys. Absolutely tanking. Just an hour ago, AAVE was at 204. Okay, so for example, on AAVE, I would set a trailing stop loss to 198, right? So again, support is right here, but I think this is going to cut through support. Because now if you're looking at the 4-hour here on AAVE, guys, this is completely overbought on the 4-hour. So BTC looks like a head and shoulders on the 4-hour time frame, hitting the neckline. Yeah, it kind of does, actually. I even have the trading view indicator up. It doesn't show it, but it definitely does. Let me look at my Ichimoku cloud for a moment. Yeah, there you go. There's your head and shoulders. So remember I was showing you guys the Phantom or the Batman pattern yesterday at Tokyo session. Does anybody remember I was showing the Batman or Phantom pattern yesterday? Well, this is it right here. If you guys go back on my live and look at the Batman or Phantom, I said that is the Grim Reaper staring you right in the face. Boom, right there. Anytime you see a Batman or Phantom pattern, you do not long or buy spot. And essentially it was right here. You can see it. You can see it in the chart. You could call it a head and shoulder. You could also call it a Phantom or Batman. I call it a Batman. Let's make it exciting, right? But it is money for shorting. Let's see if AAVE had it. Smash that like button, guys. I appreciate you. Did AAVE have it? Oh, AAVE had it all day, right there. Head and shoulder on the legging span, or a Batman. There you go. Biggest Batman in crypto right now. And it still has more room to go. Even after this drop, guys, we're going to continue dropping. All right, fam, let's run this live up. Live trading, baby. New York. New York, New York. Damn, we're up like 3K on AAVE. Would love a list of what indicators you use and how to set them up. Would be good to stream up for that. So what we're going to be doing is in the new year, we're going to be setting up a webinar. I'm going to be going over beginning TA for a lot of people. And 1 minute scalping, holding trades, how to tell what a fake out is, all of that jazz, right? $12.12, guys. December 12th, the month 12th and the day 12th. All right, guys, so we are going to wrap up the live there. Thank you guys very much for tuning into the live. Please go to this one right here, Beast, the app, Beast Limitless. Sign up. It is completely free. I don't want your money. Sign up. Come hang out. Post some charts. Please post your wins, please. And that is really all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys had a good trading session. Everybody should have got absolutely paid, but the thing is, protect your capital. Anything could happen. This is a market, and we're in a manipulation session today. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one. We'll see you back on the live today at 8 p.m. to 8:30.